I haven't done one in such a long time, which is how I mostly start most of my lives. But this time I'm actually going to say, go check out my last video. It didn't get that many views because it was posted really randomly in the middle of the night. Because I fell asleep and it uploaded and it just posted, which is fine. But it was such a fun video. Van life in Ucluelet. I'm still there right now. I am enjoying a rainy day inside the van. Typical rainy day. And I'm probably gonna make a coffee, possibly play some jams. That's one of my favorite things. I should probably put my headphone out, that might help. One of my favorite things to do on a rainy day is play my guitar because people aren't walking around as much and I don't want to like them to hear me in my van. And uh, also the background noise of the rain just sounds really good. It's like free percussion to my guitar. So hopefully it's not too distracting on video. Probably is pretty loud, but that's okay. Guitar, yeah, might pick that up for sure. And I don't know, I was watching a live stream earlier today. And it ended way too soon. So I was like, I need to do a live now, just so I can enjoy myself. But probably not talk as much because it's kind of raining. Well, good morning, Steven. Hey, Kev C, how's it going? Good to see you live. Hi from the north coast of California. Wow. North coast, huh? That's amazing. Are people like surfing all along that coast? I'm sure they are. I'm in an area where people are surfing a lot, so I picked up a book about surfing the other day while I was at the library and was reading a bunch about California and this guy who lived in California and was surfing. Classic story, but it was educational. I'm really nervous to try surfing, and I've been looking for a surfing buddy to go out there, but it's also been raining a lot, and I hear that the waves on the ocean are gonna be like 25 feet or 25 meters. I don't remember if it was meters or feet, but they're gonna be really tall on Tuesday. This rain is so loud. It's nice though. Let it be ASMR. That's actually something that I used to do back in the day. When I listened to like playlists of music on YouTube and stuff, I would open up another tab and just play like rain sounds and just listen to the rain behind the tracks. And yeah, it would add something totally different. Yeah, right, Kev? It does sound really nice. It's really nice. I feel like it picked up a lot just as I started. I think you have to be a big wave surfer to handle the surf here. Cool to watch from the shore. Yeah, probably, definitely. That makes sense. I think the waves are probably a bit smaller here, but some days I'm still looking at them and they are crazy scary and crazy high. But yeah, tomorrow, no, on Tuesday, I'm gonna go to the beach and just watch. Just gonna sit there, probably bring an umbrella because I feel like it's gonna rain, but just watch. I've been watching the surfers just have a great time in the ocean, and it's funny because I see like sea lions also head bobbing along in the waves, like with the surfers, and I'm like, is this safe? Are they gonna get attacked by the sea lions? There's been so many sea lions, man. Okay, Kev, go out on a paddleboard, might be fun. That would be so much fun. I feel like I keep talking about it in my videos, how I'm obsessed with paddleboards. But yeah, I don't have one. I really want one, either like an inflatable one or one that's like a piece paddleboard that you can put together. Or however it works, I don't know. Something that's easy to store, but I guess the inflatable one would be probably the best choice. And take it out on a lot of different places. I think I'm headed back to Ontario later this year, so a paddleboard would be ideal for all that type of water, all the water everywhere. What was that question? Where are you today? Today I am just outside of Ucluelet on a forestry service road. Just like on the side of the road. You know, no one really drives down here. There is a highway close by, but just a little bit down the road. It's quiet, and I'm lucky that I have internet here, so I was like, this is an opportunity. I'm hoping to meet you this summer when I've come visit the West Coast. Good. Do that. Yes, the West Coast. Are you in Ontario right now? Um, you should definitely do that. I probably am headed back to Vancouver very shortly to like get a job and then save up some money so I can go explore more and get back on the East Coast. Or not East Coast, just Ontario. But that's the plan for later this year. If you're coming during the summer, let me know. That'd be really fun. Um, I'm gonna make a coffee. And yeah, I promoted my last video, right? So yeah, go check it out if you haven't already. So that's great. Yes, okay, now look at that quiet little trickle now. It's so crazy how it just comes in waves, like coming from the sky. Hey, this is Karen B. Hi, how's it going? I'm pretty sure, yeah, you totally bought a sticker. Thank you for the support. You're the best. Um, yeah. How are you today? How's everyone doing today? I'm curious. I haven't done a live stream in a while, and I didn't plan this one. Usually I like make some sort of notes, but this time I was gonna jam with my guitar, but I don't really remember many songs. I usually need my phone to like look up the chords, and I'm using my phone to stream, but no, I'm from Saskatchewan, but I do know a lot of van dwellers and nomads out there. There are so many van dwellers out here. It's crazy. Yeah, I feel like I've seen your comments on other channels for sure. And yeah, you big meetup. Meet all your friends. We're all waiting for you. Saskatchewan, I've been there for like a few days out of my trip, and it was really beautiful. It was really cool. The plains were so like they reminded me of like taffy, just like how rolly they were and green, and the yellow was really nice too. But I have to make a coffee. I'm doing that right now. So let me show you my new camper stove. I just got it the other day, and it just like attaches straight to this propane tank, and then it has this base. Actually, this is the base for my Mr. Buddy heater, but it was smaller than the base it came with, so I thought it worked better. It's really tall, so I feel like it might, I don't know, fall all the time. It's very like a balance thing, especially when I'm not on flat ground. But yeah, there's so many van dwellers here. You're gonna have the best time, especially if you get to Tofino and the west coast of the island. I've been running into so many people just going to the beach every day. Have you tried your cool fire can? I did try it, and I didn't take any footage of it, um, which I regretted. I was hanging out with someone, so I felt awkward grabbing the camera, but I'm gonna try it again. And from that first time of doing it, I'm going to add more holes. It could definitely produce more light. It started fine, and it burned the entire like bag of wood that I had, but it could definitely use some more holes just for brightness factor. So I'm gonna work on that later. We have to do coffee again. I had a black Jeep Gladiator with Bruno, the French Bulldog, the Grace Second Beach Reminder last year from... I do remember you. Okay, van life with Bruno, of course. I loved your dog. And yeah, we met each other, and I've seen a few of your videos on your channel. I should check if you have any new ones going on, because... yeah, see how that build is going. I saw one of your vehicles, and it was pretty awesome. That's what they tell me, get out here. Yeah, we're just waiting for you, waiting for the snow to thaw along the way so you have a nice, safe trip. um, yes, it's so cool now you know, and I'm going to do that, yeah, probably later today, because it's actually such a satisfying project, getting my drill, and like, I charged it up yesterday, so it should be good to go. And I can't decide if I was gonna do like little tree designs on the side, or I'm gonna just like do a nice hole, like just like even holes, but we'll see how it goes. The star looked really good, glowing in the fire. It was like a star looking thing. I'll probably actually have another fire. I picked up a bunch of firewood, so I've been just traveling with that, so I might as well burn it. I had a little fire at Big Beach, which is in Ucluelet, and I'm gonna put a video together of that soon. Actually, that's what I was doing this morning. I was just editing, and I have a couple really fun videos coming, so it's very exciting. Yeah, I have to make this coffee. I'm nervous. I'm getting a job soon, so I'm like nervous that I won't be able to do as many videos. So we might be doing lives more often. Just might be a thing. Got this going. Don't want to burn my bananas. But I do like lives a lot, so it's a good way to connect with people, say hi to everyone, real-time interactions. Get a little bit of coffee beans in there. I actually enjoy a lot of van lifers who do lives. Like, I was just watching Sharing the Wild. His name's Joseph, and he's a very wilderness guy. I'm sure other people know him. And I really enjoy Van Life Plus live streams as well. So if you guys are ever in those chats, say hi. We're getting snow right now again. Sorry to hear that. Don't know what that's like. I haven't had snow since like that 1 week in January. Okay, that's a lie. I was passing through a mountain pass and there was a bunch of snow around me at that point, but I made it through it pretty quickly, and I just literally just enjoyed it so much because it was so visually different than what I'm used to, so I didn't really complain. But yeah, it's the first time in my entire life that I've had a winter like this. Being in Ontario, it's usually like 6 months of winter every year and it never stops. What a nice surprise this morning. It's nice to see you too. It is a great morning for that. Flossie and Amanda's lives are fun. Has Flossie done a live? I missed it. I love Amanda's lives. I saw one of hers, or maybe a couple, but yeah, I really enjoyed those as well. My camper stove dings sometimes. It's very strange. I don't know why it's dinging. But yeah, the live streams are really fun. I would totally watch them more if they did them more often. I just like some people who do them all very regularly, and it's like I don't know, I grow really attached to them. It's really fun to do. But yeah, I have to look for Flossie's live because I really miss Flossie, and I feel like lives are such a genuine way to connect with people, so it's like it'd be nice to like kind of hang out with her. Oh, premieres. Yeah. Oh, I love the premieres. Yeah. That's actually a really smart thing to do too, because you actually get to live interact with people with chats. So yeah, live streams are really fun too though. This will be my last winter. I'm heading to the West Coast. Permanently? That is so sick. That's exciting. There's so many places for you to explore, and me too. I've just been looking at the map this morning and being like, I could go here, I could go there, and it's endless. You can spend years and years and years here and your entire life here, and you're never gonna be done. She did one on her Patreon. Oh, Patreon lives. Dang it, that's good to know. That'd be fun. They're funny. I enjoy watching their lives. Yeah, they're fun. I really like Gina's van life because she does lives very often, and she's got a system, she's got programs, she's got games, and she hosts all the time. So she brings like other van lifers together. So I love all that stuff. I hope my like internet doesn't like mess up. If it does, it'll happen. It probably will happen. I'm not in very good connection right now, but Gina is like, yeah, she'd be like a treasure hunt or like a scavenger hunt, like go find this in your van, and like first person to bring it on screen. And yeah, I wish I could do stuff like that. I mean, I hope it's like a teapot, because got a teapot. I remember back in the day, I used to do like live streams of just me walking, like around Toronto, downtown. It was so fun, but it was like kind of jumpy. It was like, I would need like a better mount. Like I would love a chest mount or a head mount or something like that. But, um, we will definitely travel together. Sweet. Yeah. Yeah. Where do I want to head to next? North Island for sure. Then there's the loop around Duncan that looks really awesome. And then the loop around Renfrew looks amazing too. But then I feel like I'll have to go to Vancouver first to like pay for gas, to do more stuff. I've been really lucky that my van hasn't broke down. But let's get back over that mountain pass safe and sound. And I actually have a lot of new friends coming in to the island again, that they're just here for the summer most of the time. And yeah, they've been traveling the states and being in like Arizona, and I can't wait to hear all of their stories. Maybe we'll do videos together again. So I am looking forward to what the summer brings with all the new van life people around. Let's see, we'll definitely travel together. Hi, Steven. Didn't know you were live chatting. Yes, hi, welcome. Just been here for about 16 minutes. So, yeah, I'm making coffee right now. You didn't really miss much. It's been taking me like 16 minutes just to make one pot of coffee, but how are you, Priscilla? Oh, you're the best. Priscilla, that kayaking trip was so amazing. It completely changed this trip for me. Like it added so much adventure. I can't wait to get into it with the video, which is something that I get to edit later today, which is gonna be like, when I have a fun video to edit, it doesn't even feel like editing. It's just like, it's just reliving it kind of. My light. And yeah, so that's gonna be really exciting to relive because I had a lot of good time there. We went to Mears Island and we kayaked using a sea kayak, which is something I've never done before. It had paddles and it was very cool. I was kind of addicted. I kind of really want to try it again because the paddles like really cut the waves super well, and it's very secondary thought. You don't have to like do one paddle to like turn and stuff. You just like always move forward with like the same amount of power, and you use the pedals to like go left and veer right, and that was so much fun. At Mears Island, we saw so many like old growth trees, an untouched forest that had so many beautiful trees and so much amazing nature. We saw salamander egg sacs, which were really dope. And I might have licked a slug. I don't really want to get into it. Just kidding. I did though. Okay, hi Steven, didn't you were doing good? Oh, I'm glad you're doing good. So glad you like it. Relive it. Cool. Yeah, okay. Remember to hit that like button. Oh my god, Kev, that is so cool. No one's ever like moderated for me before. So it's nice of you to tell the people, to remind them to, yeah, thumbs up, because why not? Thumbs are fun. Thumbs up are even better. So yeah, the kayaking trip was so amazing, and it gave me a chance to just park somewhere in Tofino without worrying about my van, because I know they're very unfriendly to campers, and I got to walk around town and see Tofino for the first time. Just walked around the main street, which took me very little time at all. It took me like 15 minutes to walk to the end, and I was like, wow, Tofino seems way smaller than I thought. But the architecture there is very cool. Everything's very well made and like tourist friendly. I see that, but also there's just cliffs of rocks in the middle of town that they have to build around, and it just makes an organic type of place. And I didn't really explore as much as I wanted to, so I can hardly speak to it. But I would love to check out Chesterman Beach and Cox Bay, which is really close to there. Unfortunately, the National Parks Pass doesn't cover parking there, so that's what's holding me back. But I'm going to go there now because I've been to every single other beach along this coast, even the ones that are not really open to public, that I did a little bit of trespassing to find, which I included in a few videos ago, but I didn't say it was trespassing. But it was fun, exciting stuff. Okay, let's see. Thank you for liking. I was there for 25 years. I was there 25 years ago. Would love to go back sometime. Thank you, Kevin. That's so cool. 20, yeah. You should definitely spend like more time. I don't know. Well, there's good and bad to it for sure. The locals have been really fun. It's been like a really young pop-in town. But I really need to surf. That's the thing. I need to get a surfboard and conquer this fear, and then I'll completely fall in love with this area. It's just been an impending nervousness of not surfing. And I really need to surf. It's really hard for me to do chat. I wonder how people do this. Live chat, all messages are visible. Oh, there we go. You rebel. Yeah, okay, that fixed it. I'm making coffee right now, and this is how I make coffee. It's really extra. So I have this tower of coffee that I boil water, and then I have a mug right here to hold water. On top of the mug, I have this little popsicle invention that I created that holds this coffee maker thing. And then in the coffee maker thing, I have a filter because the coffee maker thing doesn't actually work very well, and it doesn't like go filter through and go into the cup. So I have to use the secondary thermos bottle to like carefully pick up this boiling hot water filter of coffee and drip it into the bottle. And I have to do it really slowly because if you do it too fast, it just rips and it spills all over you very dangerously, which might happen. So let's stay excited for the possibility of that. And yeah, I just have a slow brew of coffee. This is pretty much what I do every morning. It helps my dexterity with my arm positioning, and so far we're doing pretty good. It's a little bit of ASMR of a trickling water. Not that we need any more ASMR because it's raining so much, but there's tons of signs around here that are like tsunami hazard zone, like leaving, entering, like just making sure I'm aware that I might get swept up by a tsunami around here, or that it might get swept up by a tsunami one day. Like, I've never noticed how crazy the tides are. They raise and lower so much every day, meters and meters. They completely disappear beaches. I hope this entire area doesn't disappear one day. But that's a different story. I'm gonna read the chat in a second. Okay. Then there's some that did drip, so I'll move this into my sink. Pour this coffee in here. Oh, and we made a coffee. See? Little to no effort. That totally didn't take a really long time. Delicious. So how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's well today. Having a nice, relaxing Sunday. Okay, Karen says, job? Good question. Just a little bit of trespassing. Trespassing is essential, especially when you're in this like natural area that people think that they can just claim and then not let anyone enter for no reason. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna walk through the forest very harmlessly. Are you thinking about doing more of your art stuff? Definitely. Definitely. Art makes me feel so much better, so I really need to lean into that. My resin art, I really want to get back into, but that's a thing that depends on the weather mostly. And And those videos like do really well, so maybe I'll be able to like grow my channel through that if I'm able to make some more videos of that. Also, I have like a ongoing contract thing with making video tutorials for a certain website, so that would make me some money too. Just I'm so darn unorganized and living in a van, just very restrictive. Mostly because I'm very allergic to the resin and it cannot cure in here or I'll excuse me, got the hiccups or I'll die. Don't want that. I would make more stickers, but I'm kind of holding off because I want to get a better print shop. Or I just want to start ordering them from online like everyone else does. But I was holding out hope that a print shop would work for me, but that's okay. I think I'll get like Sticker Mule or something like that. Has good deals and really high quality. So I'm gonna make more stickers and start selling those. I would love to sell a sticker on the regular if they can get that shipping on time pretty well. And then other art-wise, stained glass, always considering projects. That's actually was my reason. I was gonna be like, well, I can't do resin in the winter. I'm gonna do stained glass all the time in my van because I only need like a couple windows open for that. I don't need a whole like curing area for 24 hours. So I was gonna get really a lot better at stained glass, but I never really got into that either. But I'm kind of inspired. I feel like doing some stained glass would be really fun. I could even bring my stained glass onto the beach and do stained glass on the beach. Okay, you know what else I'm editing right now? A video of me having like tacos on the beach. And I think that might be my next one. And that's been a really fun one because it was such a sunny day. It was the best. Okay, and I missed some chats probably. Are you thinking about doing more of your art? Yeah, some here and there. Yeah, I noticed that indeed your resin videos are high. That's not great to be allergic. I know. Like, I just need to up my safety equipment, and which I have. So I am working on, yeah, just being more careful and making sure it can cure outside. Oh, Jordan Sparks. Yes, we're doing a live. Is this the first one of my lives you're here? Probably. I haven't done one in such a long time, but good to see you. I love all your comments. You have really fun comments. And yeah, I hear that you just applied to some acting jobs in Vancouver. So good luck with that. That sounds really exciting. I know there's like lots of gigs in Vancouver, right? So hopefully you'll find something and then move out here and have a great summer. Spend a lot of time at the beach. Go to Stanley Park and all the fun things. The nice seawall. These are things I'm excited to get back to. Wreck Beach. Any of the forests around there. I haven't gone live in forever. I thought about it yesterday, but my anxiety is far too high. Thank you, LOL, thank you so much. You should just go live. That's the thing. Thinking about it too much is where it gets you. And that's why I only am able to do lives like early in the morning before my day starts and I'm able to think about it or like just get, I don't know, negative thoughts that ruin my anxiety or my balance of emotions that I can't do alive. So it's a lot easier than you think once you're in it. Especially if people are talking to me because love the engagement. And also making a coffee always helps the conversation flow. And I came on to jam, so that was my thought that I was gonna do, but I only really know one song, so maybe I'll just jam on the way out. It's kind of my motto. Going live is so nice for viewers. Good. Oh, I'm glad you think that. Yeah, right? That's a good point, Karen. Like, I really appreciate when people go live, and I'm always wanting them to go live. So yeah, why don't I go live? I should. I used to do it more often, but yeah, I have lucky internet right now. Usually I don't. Whenever I'm at the beach, I don't. But today is a rainy day that I don't plan on like exploring around too much. I'm just gonna stay inside. Got 2 videos to edit. I'm excited for. Yeah, really good videos. I'm so excited. Oh, Lauren, hello. I'm actually off work when you're live. Oh, you're off work today. That's why you were responding to my text so well. Love that. Yeah, enjoy a nice day off and hang out with me in my van on this rainy day for a little while. So nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, Jordan Sparks, that is so beyond true. I used to go live and then I started overthinking it, and now I haven't been live in a platform in years, a few years. Thank you for saying that too, Karen. Yeah, I totally know what you mean. I went live on Instagram once, and it was so fun. There's just such a natural flow to a live. I don't know. I think I want to go live more often because it's such a nice. It's just so fun and casual and chit chatty. It really connects the audience, which is what Karen says. So that's a good point too. See, there you go. Priscilla says, would you say there's more rain in the area than normal, or would this be normal about this time of year? Let's see. What have people been saying? I feel like people have definitely been saying it's raining a little bit more. Well, yeah, we definitely had all that flooding and that crazy stuff a couple months ago, but even recently, I feel like it hasn't lightened up a lot. We've had a couple sunny days, but yeah, the rain definitely sets a pace for my life. Whenever it's not raining, I've been trying to have a lot of meals outside or something, just with my camper stove. Since it's so portable, I like to bring all my food, and it's kind of a hassle, but it's fun. It's worth it because it's I get to spend so much time doing cooking and stuff, which I would do inside otherwise, and that's no fun. Whenever it's not raining, that's when I try to do it. But when it's raining, it feels good to just do the indoor stuff that I need to get done, because there's a lot of admin stuff, office type work that I actually have to do. But I also think this is pretty normal for this area around now. The springtime is always very wet and it rains a lot. And I'm actually really glad that it's raining, because hopefully, yeah, it will put off the fire season a little bit longer, which is something Lauren said to me, and I totally agreed. And I was actually thinking that while it was so snowy too. I was like, good, a nice protective layer of snow, let it seep into the earth and keep it cold from the depth, and make sure it doesn't burn up like it did last year, because that is so scary. Between the logging and the forest fires, how long do we have a forest for? I'm gonna be so sad when it's gone. What's your channel? Oh yeah, talk to Jordan. Look at his channel. He's got a lot of content there. Chatting direct with folks. It's very, yes, exactly. That's what I was trying to do my podcast for. The questions is very direct, and I like that, but it's not live, so it could definitely feel more direct. Because yeah, we're sharing the same minutes and seconds right now. It's so real time. This seems like less rain than normal for April. LOL, it was torrential every day for me on the West Coast. Oh, really? Yeah, even up all spring? Well, I guess we got pretty lucky for at least a couple sunny days then. Because yeah, I definitely had some nice, and even not all days it's been raining. It's been, today's a special day, and there was a rainfall warning on my weather app. So that's why the title is so dramatic. I miss walking around the torrential downpour. It sounds like an awesome time. I wish I had a nice warm shower to come back to after a torrential downpour. That's what I used to do back when I lived in a house. I never wasted a rainstorm. Okay, maybe sometimes I did, but having a shower to come back to is a very lucky thing, and people should take advantage of it way more often. I definitely boil water and use my garden sprayer to get warm and wash up, and that actually does feel really relaxing, but it's not the same. A real shower with a lot of water is the best. I hope I find a nice warm waterfall one of these days and just sneak out to it all the time. A year without forest fires would be neat. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get forest fires, but I just hope it's not a lot of them, or it burns down a town like it did last time. And even Ontario got forest fires, which was crazy, up by Lake Superior. I think there were 3 that I heard of, and how the sky changed color, and then how we had those apocalyptic sun days. And honestly, ever since then, I swear the sun doesn't look the same as it did when I was a kid. It is not as fun to look at. It's so intense and not pretty. It's it blurs the sky. It's actually really intense. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, moisture is better for the ground. Yeah, get that, soak it in, get that life moisture in like all the logs and keep it wet all year round and all that. Where I was living was just torrential downpour all year. I was on the hill in North Van, right by the water. North Van, yes. I need to explore North Van a little bit more. I've gone to a few hiking trails around there. What was it called? There was one beautiful one that was just waterfall after waterfall. It was along a certain river that maybe started with a C. But anyways, no, not Campbell. I'll have to look it up. But North Van, beautiful, beautiful. What type of job are you looking for? I'm looking for... Actually, I just applied to a job a couple days ago. A job that's actually in Tofino and Ucluelet at the same kayak place that I just got a guided tour from that Priscilla hooked me up with. It's actually so random, but yeah, I was like really inspired by the tour guide. I thought they were such a cool person, and then I would love to learn more about the area. I don't think I'll get it, but I did spend a good amount of time writing a nice cover letter and setting up a new resume and doing that again, which was really fun. And either way, I have my resume all settled for my job back in Vancouver if I'm gonna go get that as well, which is for bike share, and that'll be like, I'm just gonna read all these comments to catch up real quick. Last summer was scary all across Canada, it's true. Intense weather, we had like 45 degrees in Alberta, hottest day record in Canada, forest fire both sides of the country. Capilano, that's it. See, I need to read them, that's it. Jordan and Kevin, do you have a YouTube channel? Yes, everyone share your YouTube channel. I think it's Cypress Falls. Oh, it is Cypress Falls, never mind. I was like, it's Capilano. I definitely have heard of that. It's Cypress Falls. We did it together, Lauren, you're right. OMG, amazing. Maybe you'll meet my best friend, Alyssa. She works with kayaks. Alyssa, I'll keep that name in mind. Yeah, I hope to get the job, but if I don't, I don't. It's fine. Hope that officer leaves you alone. I know, it was such a bad vibe from Ucluelet with officer. But that's okay. I stopped parking where I was parking, and I don't think yeah. I've made some new memories in Ucluelet that like covered over that are positive again. So yeah, I'm focusing on that. I went to Yuki Dogs, which is a bar, and it was such a good time. There was an open mic night going on, and I was just meeting new people and just mingling and like drinking. And yeah, I parked in Ucluelet overnight that night, and it turned out fine. So I was glad for that, because I know you're not supposed to sleep overnight, but I was too drunk to drive home. I was home, but to drive away from them. But that's pretty much where I am right now, on a forestry road, just outside of both towns, near the junction. Priscilla, I don't yet, but thanks for asking. Yeah, Kev, you got to get on that for your trip. Once you head out, you need to film all of it and remember it and share it, and then, yeah, you'll have it to rewatch in the future and remember all your stuff. Cypress Falls is the best. Yes, it's true. Good. Focus on the good. Definitely, yeah, the battle officer it's always a bummer. It's always a bummer, but really, yeah, it did bum me out for a few days, but I'm totally past it now. So I think the process of editing a YouTube video around it and interacting with the people in the comments and just like really dissecting it and like is a really healthy and efficient way to deal with emotions. Such a tangible, physical way, and it felt really good. So I decided to do that, and now I feel better. Just kidding. But I'm excited to also edit this kayaking trip video, because I want to relive that too, and that's just a whole nother joy of YouTube. Capilano is a giant river north of the south. River north to south through the coast mountains on Vancouver's north shore between West Vancouver and North Vancouver, and empties into Burrard Inlet opposite Stanley Park. Have to check it out. Definitely have seen it on a map. Yeah. spent so much time in Vancouver. I should know it more by now, but bike share really did get me to know specific parts of Vancouver super well. But North Vancouver, there's no bike share there. There's actually a competitor bike sharing company that has e-bikes because it's more hilly over there. And people hate them and people love them because they're scattered around the streets all the time. Like they're lime green and they're like dockless. So they just get like put away very randomly. And yeah, it's kind of a mess. Bike share has stations, which makes it more organized. But hey, it is what it is. Can you stand up in your van? Yes, I can. Oh my gosh, look how tall it is. Oh. I can't really tell. Yay. See, I can move around. I can't so much over here is where it makes the difference. See how it goes down? It's like, stops right here. But even so, it's like, I can just, this is where I do my cooking. So I crouch down a little bit, have my little thing open. It's raining. I really wonder how like one of those max air fans that everyone has would change the heat situation in my van during the summer. Everyone has one, so I feel like they're very effective, and I definitely should try it, but look how bad this wall looks. It's like dripping paint. My life is a mess, and I wish it wasn't so literally a mess. Okay, let's try to read these. Alyssa, by the way, is about 5 feet tall and very petite. She's half Trini and short black hair. Hopefully she run into each other. She's a surfer instructor and stuff in Tofino. Cool. I met some surfer instructors. It seems like everyone's a surfer instructor or everyone works at the surf shop. Everyone, it's just, I don't know. It's a very seasonal thing, I think. So I'm just happening to meet these people. But yeah, I'll see if I know her and I'll be like, Jordan Sparks, do you love her music? When are you going to start to remodel the inside of the van? It is remodeled, Kevin. Just kidding. Way later this year. When I get back home and I have access to my dad's tools again is pretty much when that's gonna happen. He might even have extra wood. He always has extra stuff. So I'm like waiting for pretty much all that. That's where I picked up a lot of the installation that I did some of the installation already. Like last summer, I did that when I was back home. And it's just so much easier to not be driving around all the time and fixing your van. Just keeping up on the oils and the fluids is too much already. But yeah, at least it's painted, so visually it looks good, and I don't even think I really need to deal with it. Sorry if I sound offensive. But I don't think I really need to deal with it until next winter. So we made it through a winter uncomfortably slightly, but we're not gonna, hopefully we'll get it done for next winter. So we got some few months to work on it and save up money, and that sounds great. Thank you for your question though. OMG, amazing. I have a grand caravan and no standing up. Yeah, it definitely makes me an obvious presence. There's a lot of other like benefits to being a stealthy, shorter van, which I want to try out more. I've only done that a little bit when I was living in a Honda CR-V, very tiny, very stealthy, back in Toronto just for a few months. But I can see the benefits, especially somewhere like here on the island, where it's very strict in Victoria and Tofino and Ucluelet. Everyone, a lot of people have smaller rigs, and I respect it a lot. But I think the fact that I can stand up in my van and be so comfortable in my van is one of the reasons why I've been doing it so long and like really been able to travel like slowly and longer term. So that's been a real treat. Yeah, standing up is awesome. It's really the only thing I was looking for when I was purchasing my van. Make sure I could stand up in it. Let's see. Here in Edmonton, someone just started an electric scooter share. It seems to be doing well. I'm happy for them. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, Edmonton, it's dangerous. That's the thing over bike share. The scooter companies are definitely more dangerous, but as long as they're like handling it well and like they're a good company, I'm sure it will do well, because that like type of transportation is the way to go, and I want to support it in any way I can. I've never done the electric scooters, but I think it would be really, really fun. And there's tons of those in Vancouver as well. But yeah, they have e-bikes now too. Bikes are just a little bit safer because you're sitting down and like the falls aren't as crazy bad if you fall off a bike. But if you're in a city and everyone's driving city speed super slow, like it should be safe, and you just have the routes well. But you just have to prepare for especially when it's a sharing system, that there's a lot of new bikers, new scooterers going to be using them. So just East Sherwood Park. Priscilla, are you from Edmonton? Cool, I lived there once. Oh, Sherwood, okay. I'm in the Grand Prairie. Very cool. That's awesome. I'm mainly just looking for stow and go seating. Yeah. Yeah, I have my desk. So I like kind of just replicated what my apartment has been my entire life. Moving around, it was just always a bed and this desk, like a tiny desk and a chair. And I'm lucky that I have all this extra room in my bedroom because I don't usually get a sink and a kitchen and an engine and a steering wheel. It's all bonus. And this actually has a lot more storage than most of my older apartments do too, where I had to keep a closet on the outside of my room. So I think the van is an upgrade. When I bought this, I couldn't believe how cheap it was. I was like, this is the best decision I've ever made. And I still think that. Even though I get lost in it sometimes, I still think that, you know, just got to switch it up on the constant. Maybe this summer when I come down, I'll give you a hand. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I'm still waiting to get back to Ontario because I want to get all the good supplies and good tools and stuff. But I should plan it out. I'm definitely going to plan it at least. Like, consider what I need and make a list and stuff. But the execution... But if I start planning, I'm just going to want to execute it immediately, to be honest. Scooters are the ones that you stand on. The ones, yeah, totally. Those ones, definitely trickier sometimes. Grand Prairie, I have a family. Grand Prairie, I have to see what that's like. Yeah, it sounds grand. Sideways travel. Yeah, I always have the same problem. End up buying those fold-up closets from Walmart. Oh, yeah. Totally that. It's always been the thing. I have a bunch of family in Fairview, Robinsons, and flat. So it must be like sublime and beautiful and vast to look at. Don't challenge me because I can romanticize anything. I'll think anything's beautiful for a day. Like, I mean, sometimes it fades quicker than other places, but yeah, I can imagine the skies are really lovely, like the clouds, and then the sunsets. You probably get very clear sunsets every single day, a reliable, beautiful sunset and sunrise, where depends on where you are in Vancouver, but you can be like sheltered by huge trees or mountains, and you really don't see the sun many hours of the day. You know how that works? Northern Lights, that's the thing too. I actually met a guy in Salt Spring who had a cool job, like surveying from a really tall tower somewhere in Alberta, by Lesser Slave Lake, I think. Just surveying possibly for forest fires, I'm not quite sure, but his job was just up in the sky for a long time, and he would just see Northern Lights all the time and see crazy wildlife, and that would be the job that I want. I should message him. No, I think you have to work harder for that job. Okay, what is your go-to meal to make in the van? I always have bananas. So in the morning, I pretty much always eat bananas and oatmeal. I have eggs, so that has been a treat. Sometimes I have bagels. I like making a sandwich. I have been pretty much every evening been just cooking up whatever vegetable I have. It's been taking me like a few days to get through an eggplant and some onion or potatoes. Yeah, I really like chickpeas. I haven't had chickpeas in a long time, but they used to be a super go-to thing, which I should do now. It's like the thing with chickpeas is like you have to put them in water 24 hours before you want to have them. So I have to put them in water right now to remember that. So maybe I should do that so I can have them. Anyways, that's our biggest thing in my opinion is the sky. Cotton candy sunsets all the time. I rarely see the northern lights, but they're amazing when we do. The fact that you could see them sometimes is truly amazing. I bet the stars there on a clear day, and it doesn't even have to be that clear because you can just see all the sky, and it's like you could see stars no matter what. And yeah, the sunsets are really something special. Lake Superior was really special sunsets as well. That is a place that I found a spot where it's set at the same beautiful middle of the horizon every single day. Turned a million colors before it. Oh, it was so amazing. I was just looking at a 30-foot motorhome yesterday in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. 30-foot motorhome, that's a whole different game. That would be so awesome. Yeah, live in luxury mansion with wheels, that's the goal. That sounds really fun. I knew you were going to say bananas. Well, they're always like in my face. I just have bananas right here. Branding, I'm branding myself to like bananas. I wish I don't know. I should get more creative with my food for sure. It's just, yeah, definitely just stuck in thinking. I bought peanut butter recently, which is new for me. Lowlight Mike here, arriving late to the show. Welcome. Honestly, it has turned into a late show. I didn't expect to be on this long. That's so fun. But I felt like it blew, can I speak? Flew by so quickly because people are asking questions and I don't know, I just stay distracted. It's nice to see you, Mike, though. That's really what I meant to say. Thank you for always commenting. Your comments are like #1, like very intellectual comments. You always got facts and you always got like, you got wit and it's very entertaining. I should check out if you have any new videos going up because I love your walks along the train tracks and just your voice is very soothing behind it. It's very fun. Yeah, but it's annoying because like some people, if their channels aren't huge, I never get the notifications. So I'm gonna have to like always remember to go check on their channel, which I don't mind doing either, but I just miss them usually. It's super lame. Like this other guy that I've been really enjoying recently too. He's like been doing hiking videos in like Switzerland. There's no voice to it, but I've been really loving them. Irving something. He's always in my comments. You guys should check him out. I should post it in my community tab because he has very relaxing hiking videos that really inspire me if I ever got a drone or something. Okay, I'm headed to Yellowknife in the end of May and beginning of June and hoping to see the Northern Lights, but it might be too warm. May, beginning of June. Yellowknife, what the heck? I've always wanted to go to the Yukon. That sounds amazing. I have a friend that's going there later this year and I was really excited to hear her update from it. So you too, let me know how that goes. I hope you see Northern Lights. That sounds like quite the adventure. That's so exciting for this year. Soon, too. Hope you're prepared, getting all ready for that. You must have such fun stuff planned. I hope you have a YouTube channel, Priscilla. Like, where's the videos at? Shots. I don't remember the Ontario sky in that region. I'll have to wait until next time. Yeah, it's really, really pretty. Actually, I won't be any night now that I think of it. Light all night. Oh, really? Totally haven't experienced that before, but maybe that is the case. BU Van Life, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. I mean, you're always on the channel, but it's good to see you in the live stream. Every time that Steven appears, common kind, take one drink. Oh, fun. That's a fun... Cool. Just me being chill with a lot of drunk people. Or, I don't know, maybe I'll start acting frantic and crazy and then you'll never know. That could actually turn into a really fun game. I want to know everyone's channel. I know. I love that everyone has YouTube channels. It's like really a nice way to connect with people. I don't know if I get notifications for you, but I get every video on my homepage right when you post. I don't know if I get notifications for you, but I get every video on my... Oh, good. On the homepage. That's good. But I think I sometimes do get that, but I'm so often on the homepage, like closing things, like not going back on, like that things just don't pop up the second time or the third time that I'm doing that. And that's super annoying because sometimes I'm looking for specific things. And so like, it's not just, yeah, but also I'm always on my phone. So feel like that's a different interaction thing, but I feel like everyone's on their phone, but still. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely some priority over other people, and especially when you have type of content that YouTube doesn't really know how to promote and who to promote it to, because I kind of do a range of things. I wish they had like a more section type of thing that you could do on your channel, which they have playlists and stuff, and tags, but it's not the same. Like I need more sections for like art, van life, podcast, vlog. If you're ever in Kamloops area, would love to meet up with you. Yeah, I hope I'm there for if I go there, I'll want to be there for a while, so it'd be awesome to meet you. I really like to slow travel, so wherever I am, I like to see as much of it as I can, and not too much in one day because I really want to absorb it all, and that sounds really fun with BU Van Life. Can't wait for your van life. Wait, nope, I just checked in all your notifications when you get them all. But I agree, that's so never see people post usually unless they're a huge channel. Ah, that's good. I'm so glad you do the all notifications thing. That's so sweet. That's really the new version of subscribing these days. I remember when subscribing back in the day. I'm really falling over my words because I'm like trying to talk to you while reading your comments. It's like you're actually here because I'm like getting interrupted by you by myself or something like that. Your fire container turned out so nice. Thank you. I'm gonna make it even nicer. I can't wait. Yeah, thank you for watching that video. I'm really here to promote my last video. You guys should check it out. It's about beaches and having a nice time on the beach. But honestly, check out my next videos that are coming because they're gonna be really good. Kayaking in Tofino and tacos on Long Beach. I did have a channel, but just here and there for posting. Priscilla Haskin is mine. Oh, so is it the same account that you're using right now? Because I'll just check that out super easily. But yeah, honestly, if it is, then I might already be subscribed. Who knows? But yeah, if you have any beautiful sights in the Yukon that you see, I would love to see it. I would love to see that for sure. I'm hoping my car sells soon so I can purchase my van and get my van life going. Yeah, if something for that, it's like time will tell. So yeah, you got to be patient with that and don't undersell it. You got this. You can get what it's worth. And yeah, even though you really want to get out here, you still got time. Summer is just easing into it. So you definitely have time. Lisa, hi. Hi, it's nice to see you. Bonjour, comment ça va? J'ai rencontré quelques autres personnes françaises du Québec à Long Beach l'autre journée. Alors, les comments en français, c'est super useful. Not immediately, apparently, but it was super useful to get my mind back into the French space and actually could converse with them in a little bit of French. And that was so fun. There's so many Quebec adventurers here. I feel like that's the #1 province that I see. I swear I don't even see BC people as often as I do Quebec people here. It's amazing. And they all can speak English very well. But it's good to see you. Comment ça va? It's an awesome one. Yes, same. Remember, hit that like button. Hit that like button and support the channel. Thanks, Kev. I will share doing a lot of canoeing and tripping courses. Ooh, you're going to be teaching them? That's so exciting. Yeah, canoeing. I've never really experienced a lot of canoeing yet. I did one canoe trip back in Ontario with my friend Claire. We were at Bon Echo, and there's like a huge rock face there that you can canoe along, and you can see all these petroglyphs of like ancient Aboriginal symbols and stuff like that. And that was the most significant canoeing experience that I've done, and that was really fun. But yeah, Ontario is made for portaging, so I was hoping that I can just use a paddleboard to do all the portage routes in Ontario. Not sure when I'm planning to do that, but that sounds really fun. We got another like, Kevin, it's working. I never knew that it would work like that. Thank you. Just tell the people and they'll like it. That's so nice. I will share doing lots of canoeing. Okay, yeah. Very excited for you. I wonder how the canoeing is in Yukon. I've never looked into that, but I bet it's beautiful. Thanks for the encouragement. You're welcome. Be you. Just be you. Surprise, surprise, French. Awesome. Yeah, I love French. I wish I might move to Quebec one day and then talk French there for a while. That sounds really fun. And get better at it. Bonjour, Steven. Trop content de te voir en live. Thank you. Yes, it's good to see you too. So lucky to speak more than one language. Ton français est parfait. Thank you. I agree that it's very valuable to speak French or speak a second language for more than you really think it is. I think it's helped my communication so much in English just because sometimes I think of things in a different way in French where it would be said more straightforward and you can really pick the key words out in an easier way and you can drop all the extra stuff. So I think that's what learning French has really helped me with. Also, it's just really fun to speak a different language. And yeah, I hope to learn more. In high school, I also took like 3 years of Spanish, which in high school doesn't really mean much. It was like 3 semesters of Spanish, and I really don't remember much. But I would love to learn more Spanish as well. It's very similar to French in certain ways, and yeah, the culture too. That's the more thing that it was. Like in Spanish class, we learned a lot of like the language, but we also learned a lot about the culture and just how vibrant Spanish culture is in like all parts of the world. So many different parts. And yeah, maybe French culture is fun too, but it's something that I grew up with my entire life. Like I went to French immersion, and it was always Quebec people as my teachers, so I feel like I didn't even learn like French, but enough to understand, I think. So that's why I love to read your comments in French. They're very fun for me. Sometimes I respond in English because I am sometimes it's just like responding to comments and it's like so much thinking extra, like so much extra thinking. That's a French thing, flipping the words around to like say exactly what I want to say to you in French, because usually you have really good comments and I have like a lot to say, so I switch back in French or back and forth. But yeah, when I have a moment to respond in French, it's always super fun for me, so expect that once in a while. And yeah, you speak in French or English, whatever you like, or both. Fringlish, whatever's fun for you. Yeah, that's that on that. Almost done this coffee. And I'm gonna pull out my guitar. My friend told me recently that I really need to change my strings, which is why my guitar is so quiet, but it's fine. I have to say, Dali's palette captured me in a way no painter has in a long while. But Salvador's gray, when hanging alongside your perilous prey, paralysis-inducing smile. Oh. I'm sinking down low, propped up by my guitar. Do you know I'd go to any place to see where you are? I guess I might be intoxicated by the Spanish moonlight. See, I'm wishing on a while you star. Yo quiero hacer el amor contigo, quieres casarte conmigo. ¿Cuál es tu problema? Sé que me amas. Si me es besando es porque no nos estamos besando, porque no entiendo, sé que loco no entiendas. It's more of a talking song than a singing song, but it's Spanish. I'm proving my Spanish. And I really don't remember any more of it. I need to learn more riffs. Riffs are really, really fun. But I really don't know many of those. I'll play my one song that's about moving from springtime into summertime. That's not right. Right, the guitar. Okay, let's see if I missed any chats. Oh, I did miss chats. I missed chats. So lucky you speak more than... Oh, wait, we did that forever ago. Have to run. I probably missed you already. Bye, Karen. Have a wonderful day. What a sweetheart you are. Oh, you're too kind. It's nice to see you. Boho Blue Van. Hi. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome. You should do a live stream. It's good to see you kind of live. How are you? How is that side of the island? Donna, Northern Lights, it's nice to see you. The soft rain with your guitar is beautiful. I really appreciate that. I am using it as my percussion in my band. It's called Steven and the Rain. Yeah, it's doing a really good job today, so I really, really appreciate it. How are you doing? I hope you're well. VU Van Life says, it was so nice running into your live, getting to hear you sing and play. Absolutely blessed by you, Steven. Have a wonderful, amazing day. I hope you see you around Kamloops area. Oh, you're too kind. So many kind words. Thank you so much. Okay, well, I'll play you out, VU Van Life, and good luck with your van life. Okay. Summer comes, winter fades, here we are, just the same. Don't need pressure, don't need change, let's not give this game away. There used to be an empty space, a photograph without a face. But with your presence and your grace, everything falls into place. Just please don't say you love me, 'cause I might not say it back. Doesn't mean my heart stops skipping when you look at me like that. There's no need to worry when you see just where we're at. Heavy words are hard to take, and under pressure, precious things can break, and how we feel is hard to fake, so let's not give this game away. And fools rush in, and I've been the fool before. It's time to slow it down. I think it could be more the thing I'm looking for. Just please don't say you love me, 'cause I might not say it back. Doesn't mean my heart stops skipping when you look at me like that. There's no need to worry when you see just where we're at. Just please don't say you love me, 'cause I might not say it back. Yeah, I like the verses of that song more than the chorus, so I'm always like, I wish it ended on a verse, but I guess that's not how it works. And those are pretty much the only two songs that I have in my brain. Otherwise, I need an app to look them up and remember the chords, because yeah, it's really tricky. Yes, bye everyone, bye. Let's see, what else did I miss? We'll have to do another live together by the end of April. Yes, Lorraine, it sounds fun. End of April, yeah, because I'm hoping to head out in like a week or two. So the only last thing on my checklist is to go surfing, and I'm waiting for a good day to go surfing. I was also trying to convince some people to come with me because I'm scared to go by myself. And yeah, but that's the last thing I want to do, and then I'm gonna head back probably. So yeah, we could hang out and do a live for sure. I'm pretty sure you can do lives like over long distances, so I might be able to even invite you to a live and we could just chat on here. I think it's a lot of pressure for my internet connection, but could be fun still to try it at least. Do you subscribe to the Disney Channel? Wondering if you've seen Moon Knight. No, but I'm going to screenshot that. I hope you were talking to me, but I'm going to screenshot that and check it out, because the Disney Channel, like on YouTube, or do you mean Disney Plus? Because I don't have that, but I love Disney. Big fan. Cat Stevens Jr., I appreciate that. Yeah, let's sing some really sad songs. What's his song that was like... Cat Stevens. Cat Stevens. No, I'm only thinking Johnny Cash songs for some reason, but I do know Cat Stevens and I like him a lot. So I appreciate that. The reason my guitar is black is because Johnny Cash's guitar was black. So that's a fun fact. Let's see. Donna's Northern Lights, I agree. The soft rain is beautiful with his guitar. Thank you. Yeah, the rain, it helps. Thank you for a beautiful song. Sorry, I have to go. Have a blessed day. So nice to drop in. Bye, Lisa. So good to see you. Appreciate your presence. And I hope you have a wonderful day doing whatever you're doing. Bye, Lisa. You play beautifully. Appreciate that, Priscilla. I got tonight... got the notice you uploaded, didn't realize. For some reason, I thought, I was like, tinnitus? Is that a disease? The notice that you got uploaded. Didn't realize it was live. Yeah, it's a live stream. I'm working on some videos, and I just kind of wanted to promote my last video in this live, as well as I was watching other lives this morning, and I didn't want to, I didn't want the live feeling to end, so I decided to go on and do some nice chit-chatting with the good people. Disney Plus. Okay. Yeah, I'll check that out. I do have some friends that have Disney Plus, and you know what I've been doing recently? I've been doing movie nights with some friends, doing some like screen sharing, and I got to watch some stuff on Crave the other day, and I'm like, oh, this is great. So maybe I will screen share with some friends that movie Moon thing, Moon Shadow, or something. Oh, that's right. That's Cat Stevens. And I took a screenshot of whatever that movie was called. But I do really love Disney. And yeah, animation is so beautiful. So I hope it's animation. But even if it's not, it's good. Have you been able to get a pair of binoculars? No, I have not been in Victoria since then. The only mech is in Victoria on the island. Or I'm pretty sure there isn't one in Nanaimo, because I definitely would have stopped. because that was the only thing that was really pulling me to Victoria after leaving Salt Spring. But then I couldn't justify it because I was like, I don't know if I'll be able to like afford the gas and all that for the trip down just for that, because I wanted to make it here. So if I'm able to get all the way back down there for any type of reason, I'll definitely pick them up. And I really did want to pick them up for this trip, so I could see in the distance, like possibly any whales in the distance or something like that, and just sit and watch. But I'll be able to do it again in the future. So yeah, binoculars are going to be the best upgrade, and I thank you so much for that. It's so kind, and yeah, sadly did not be able to, but it's always on my mind, and I'm actually just really extending the pleasure and really looking forward to it. Yeah, Vancouver might be the place I get it to, because I have to head back to Vancouver in a few days, or not days, weeks, a couple weeks, a week soon. I don't know what's going on. The pressure. I just applied to a job here, so maybe I'll get that and I'll never leave, and I'll never get binoculars. Just kidding. Even if I do get a job, I'll be able to save really quickly. And the thing is, I don't know if I'm like really made for the party culture here in Yuki. Like, there are lots of young people, lots of socialization, like lots of drinking, lots of partying, very creative parties. People are always having a great time, bonfires, like big, what are they called? I don't know, just big fires everywhere. I heard the other day people had like a costume party, and it was just so random and out of the blue. And there's been raves going on, and then open mic nights. Well, that's a weekly thing too. And there's just so much going on here. It's not really suited for me personally. Maybe summertime me it is, but contemplative winter, springtime me isn't like that as much. But yeah, it's been cool to at least discover. So Kev, I've got to go. Hope you have an awesome day, and everyone else in chat. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you for the promo, for telling people to like this. It's really helpful, and yeah, that's probably why you're everyone's favorite, because you do stuff like that. So appreciate you for stopping by, and I'll see you later. Hopefully at the next live, whenever I get a chance to do that. I really don't know how much longer I'll be staying on, but I'm on right now, so maybe when we see each other, we can talk about screen sharing, so we can do that while I'm on my road trip. Yeah, if we both have good internet, I feel like that'll be the trick. But totally, I feel like, yeah, it might not have like zero kinks, but it could definitely be fun. We could do like a regular thing, like van updates around Canada. How's Kamloops going? How's Alberta doing? How's where everyone is, you know? We just need like 12 van life people to go and exist in each different province, and then we can get like weather updates through live streams like every month or something like that. Okay, I'm just brainstorming here. We don't have to do any of this stuff. But yeah, maybe screen sharing could be fun, and Q&As. Always got tons of questions. I am excited to film my next podcast because I have tons of like questions in my notes that I'm gonna get to. Actually, that's actually might be why I did a live. It's because in my like rhythm of things, it's been about exactly like 7 days since I did my last podcast, where I just like sit in my front seat and do a chit chat pretty much like this. But I've been doing that every single week for the past like 5 weeks, except for this week where I just wanted to sit and do editing so I can free up some space on my iPad to actually film a podcast, which I might do tomorrow or the next day. So around the week mark, but yeah, I'm doing this instead, and I don't know why I started talking about that. What, did someone say something? That would be fun to watch. Oh, yay, we have a supporter, Donna's Northern Lights. I love your name. Every time I read it, it's like I think of Northern Lights. How pleasant is that? Priscilla has to go. Love your videos. Keep up the good work. Take care, Stephen and all. Thank you, Priscilla. Thank you for the support. You're such a good supporter in so many ways, in really real ways. So I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for spending it with me for a little while. My voice is starting to go, so I feel like I physically have to leave soon. I'm blown away. Like, I watch some lives that they go for hours and hours, and I can't handle, like, even like 2 hours, or like, I don't know how long it's been. But that's funny. I was wondering if you would be doing a podcast. Yes, I am working on one. Podcasts are my favorite thing to do. So easy to do. Like, it's so rewarding too, because I can film it and pretty much edit it and upload it all in a span of like 4 hours or so, like the filming to the end. And it's like, and then I upload it that evening, and then I have a video done. It's like, it feels so good. And I feel like it's a nice clip, a real genuine clip of where I am, where I'm at, and mentally and physically. This like coffee has like a cinnamony deliciousness to it. Lowlight Mike says, I love the way that you kindly interact with and chat with people. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, it's not hard. It's really nice too. It makes me feel good, and hopefully makes others feel good. The toughest part of a Steven podcast is for him to arrange all the big trucks to drive by at the correct moments. Yes, okay, if we're turning things into drinking games, that podcast could easily be a drinking game. Every time a truck drives by where I'm just like staring and waiting, it's just very distracting. Sometimes I'm just like in a train of thought, and the littlest thing could make me want to think about something else that's equally important to talk about, but I just like have to finish my first thought. But yeah, okay, maybe one certain podcast, I'm gonna write a set of drinking rules and actually have like a shot glass of like vodka or something, and do a shot every time one of those things happens. Like, obviously somewhere that I'm not trying to drive anywhere. It might kind of look sketchy that I'm sitting in my front seat doing that, but I think that's kind of a fun idea. Maybe like in the middle of the woods somewhere, you know? That sounds like a really good idea. Mike is always thinking about the drinking games, and that could get really wild. But I don't think I could edit right after that one. I would just be sitting there, like, done my podcast, being like, what now? That sounds fun, though. And then right afterwards, I can just start a live stream. I'll be super drunk and then make a campfire. Doesn't sound like an evening? Okay. I was wondering if you do... okay. You're putting ideas in my head while I'm on the road. Good. Good. Yeah, what ideas? Just like the streaming together, that would be really, really fun. But are you on the road now, or are you like pretty stationary? Have you been stationary for a little bit? Yeah, ideas, that's one thing that I have. I have tons of ideas. If the execution doesn't happen, that's okay. At least I had an idea. And maybe it'll come back around. Yeah. I hope it wouldn't be too many shots, though. I actually just recently watched a podcast where they did a shot they did trivia, and every time they got a trivia question wrong, they did a shot. They ended up doing like 7 shots of tequila, and it got messy by the end. It just became them really not wanting to be there and really angry of having to take a shot. And yeah, so who's looking forward to that? But also, that's the thing for my channel. I only do really short podcasts. So like 30 minutes is my max, just because that's the easiest to upload and edit, or pretty much upload and just take up space on my iPad. And yeah, it's really difficult. Like, my last video was 37 minutes, and that was really hard to get out. It took me a few trips to the library, a few times reconnecting the internet, and eventually, after a few nights, I was able to upload it. So sometimes the struggle is really hard, so I like to keep them short, but maybe for that one, I'll like film more slowly and just edit out more of them, and yeah, in a short span of like 30 minutes, you'll see me from pretty normal to very drunk. Who wouldn't love that? I meant for when I'm on the road. Okay, yes, exactly. Your inspiration for me is, oh wait, your inspiration for me is for quick vids so I can upload more often. Oh yeah, quick vids. Well, I have to check out your last video, which it was like a, yeah, I love quick videos with you because it doesn't feel quick. It feels like very in the moment with you. You got like a good welcoming chattiness about you that you just leave it open, and it's like not like an awkward silence. It's like full like productivity silence. And yeah, so I really like your authentic clips, and I think that's the way to go because you have to stay sustainable. That's really key. Like something that you want to keep up with all the time and something that isn't a drag. Like some people edit really hardcore and I respect it so much, but it's not something I could do. Sometimes I have to keep it simple, and sometimes my quality of video suffers for the simplicity that I do with editing. But I used to edit more like intensely when I used my laptop and when I was really learning about it, but now I just kind of the let the let the editing work itself out. Like I upload it all to my iPad and like let it work and just let it like organize itself. And sometimes I just leave it in a weird sequence. It could be a bit better, but then I just leave it because I'm like, it's authentic, it's what happened, and at least it's documented now. And I'm able to move on to the next thing because YouTube puts such a high value to the timing and the second that you post the video. It's all about that upload moment. It can pick up real quickly or it just gets forgotten in the dust. And if it's forgotten, it never gets picked up again. So it's all about that one moment of when it could be a huge video for them. So you got to really keep it on a pace. And as long as there is a consistency throughout everything, that's really what's key to like grow a group of people. Okay, all your subscribers could see you both at the same time. Build subscribers. Yes, Donna, you're a fan of Lorene's as well. Good, good. Yeah, I feel like a lot of different people would really enjoy that. Yeah, if we stream like together, it would say that we're both live and we could pool our audiences maybe. I don't know if that's how it works, but that sounds like a really great idea. And then we could like, yeah, stay connected with other van friends as well, because that's the thing with nomad life. You're moving all around and it's hard. It's hard to say goodbye. I hate saying goodbye, so I don't want it to be goodbyes. Stay connected through the internet. That's what a beautiful gift it is. Has the library employee strike... Oh, yes. Okay, has the library employee strike impacted you and your daily routines? The labor action is rotating between branches of the library on Vancouver Island. This is something that I've definitely heard of and that I'm nervous about because, yeah, libraries are so important to me. I was just at the library a couple days ago, and I was overhearing lots of conversation of the librarian with customers or whatever about the strike and asking how it's going. That the branch in Ucluelet was not closed. And I heard, because it's a really, really small branch, but I heard the librarian say that if they start picketing, she won't be able to, yeah, open it up or go to work or anything. If they create a line, she won't, like, yeah, cross it. But I've heard that it's a thing, and I hear that it's in Port Alberni they're picketing. I don't think they are in Tofino or Ucluelet, probably because their hours are just so odd. They're not really open very often, but yeah, that's where I've been charging up, and that's just where I go for a really safe space, a nice office space. So hearing about it made me kind of nervous. I didn't think librarians ever went on strike, so I hope they get everything they want, because if it built up to a moment that they had to strike, like, that's a problem. I hope it gets resolved very swiftly, and yeah, librarians deserve it. Like, they are so respectable. Dealing with the public all the time, it's like, and just like, I love librarians. I hope everything's going well with them. But yeah. See, there you go, Mike, being up to date and knowledgeable about stuff. It's awesome. You're a valuable viewer. You're a VV, valuable viewer. Thank you, Steven. Your weird sequence really inspired me. Thanks. Great. Yeah. I just let it flow. Yeah, the video editing. Just let it flow. Do you ever feel unsafe while alone in the woods? Never alone in the woods. I feel so safe alone in the woods. Sometimes I do hear animals like crawling on the top of my van and I get spooked because I think it's a person. I'm like, what human is it? But if it's an animal, I'm like so happy. Alone in the woods, I have definitely. Sometimes when you're in the pitch black darkness, you can get carried away by your thoughts. Sometimes when you don't have a connection to the internet or a signal, that can also plague your thoughts and kind of get you worried. So there are definitely parts of being in the woods that is scary. But I am so good at being by myself, naturally a hermit, so talented at being a hermit. So I have a lot of distractions and good routines and rituals that are personal to me that make me not scared. I'm definitely have had more scary situations when being in cities, surrounded by people and sketchy people around me in cities. What are the demands? I don't know what that means. I talk too quickly and I don't read the chat fast enough. So I bet there's a better way to do the chat thing, but I'm scrolling every time. It's really tricky. There are multiple unions for the library, and oh, what are the demands for the library? Right. I have no idea, but yeah, let's see if Mike knows. There are multiple unions for the library, and I'm not sure which employee group is doing the strike. It may be support staff. And yeah, maybe that. Get bear spray and pepper spray. For humans, that's probably a good idea. But like, I feel like it would affect me just as bad if I got in like a close contact. But I mean, yeah, I haven't actually like experienced the true wilderness of Vancouver Island, so I'm probably very naive about this, but I should have more of that type of stuff, especially if I'm going on hiking things. If I'm in my van, I feel pretty safe, but yeah, it's probably a good idea for that. Yeah, I've heard stories about wolves, definitely. Wolves and cougars. Bears should be coming out soon because it's springtime and everything's growing back. The skunk cabbages are growing everywhere along here, and apparently bears like to eat those, and I see them everywhere. So I'm like, but where I am specifically, I think it's been a bit too populated, but if I'm headed back, then I might see something. I'm excited. I don't know. I'm curious. I believe pepper spray is illegal in Canada. Okay. Is bear spray? I feel like it's not. I see tons of signs for it. Is that because pepper spray is like too small and concealable? Like bear spray is like, I don't even know if it's huge or not, but because I feel like bear spray is just worse than pepper spray. But who knows about laws and stuff. I have 3 bears living in my backyard in Michigan. What? That is wild. Wow, you like live in an episode of National Geographic. That sounds so amazing. I would love to see a bear that close. I haven't seen 3 ever. I've only seen 1 teenage young bear on the side of a highway while I was by Thunder Bay. And it was brief, and I was driving real fast, and I didn't really get to see it, but I hope I do get to see a bear. Yeah, Donna, have you got to try to, or have you needed to use bear spray ever? Because, yeah, that would be an interesting story. I guess you just spray it and move away from it really quickly, or maybe it projects it really far. Or does it linger in the air? Because I've definitely walked through pepper spray before when I was like walking around downtown Vancouver. Actually, I might have biked through it, but it like got in my face and it was like very distracting. It got in my throat and it wasn't like very intense. It was probably like residual after a while, but yeah, right downtown I was biking and I went through some pepper spray and it was not enjoyable. But their world, I live around them. Yes. Bear spray is legal in Canada, but only for the use on animals. There are rules prohibiting taking bear spray across provincial borders within Canada. Oh, and into Canada. That's really interesting to know. That's very interesting. Not that anyone patrols the provincial borders, so no one would notice, but I guess, yeah, your conscience. Don't pull it out. Because that's a weird... Does that mean I have to, like, find a hidey hole in a tree somewhere to hide my bear spray until I need it next time I'm back in BC? Because I have a few ideas, but is that how things work? I don't know. Or do I just throw it in the trash? Not sure. Did you see Amanda's last bid? The bear. Oh yeah, I did see her last video. It was awesome. I saw that amazing, huge, big bear. That was so beautiful. I wonder where she was when she saw that. I think North Island possibly. But yeah, she's definitely a pro at backcountry. I kind of have I stay close to cities, which is why I get bothered by people so often, but you haven't used bear spray, Donna, but you have it, good, just in case. You have dogs for your puppies, yeah, protect them over everything, that's true. I was told bear spray 30 feet, sprays 30 feet and spreads from there. 30 feet, yeah. Totally. That, yeah, bear spray, keep it on hand. Yeah, make noises, move away. Does anybody remember that, like, really viral video of a mountain lion chasing a guy and he was like, hey, hey, and he was actually filming it and walking backwards and, like, the lion was, like, clawing at all the dirt and stuff and running at him? It was intense. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was on Vancouver Island, if I'm not wrong. I might be wrong, but that's wild. He was just screaming, and he was just like, get away! I was like, okay, okay. That's really all you can do. That's really all you can do. Yeah, definitely don't try to fight, because that does not sound fun. I've seen enough bear fights on YouTube. They're intense. They're intense. They're definitely more epic than, yeah, I don't know. They're just intense. I don't know. Low Light Mike was inquiring about you. Boho Blue Van has some sort of question. While walking in the woods, sing. Bears attack if surprised. If they know you're there, they keep moving. That's a really good thing. I love to sing. I usually whistle while I'm going anyways, so... and yeah, certain areas where it was like kind of trespassing and kind of feeling nervous about like how close I was to any type of people, what I did was just take my keys out and I would jingle them as I walk. I would just hold them in my hand and it would be like a natural jingling chime that would like, I don't know, I felt more comforted because like any animals would know I'm coming. So yeah, that's a good tip. Maybe I should just even clip it on the back of my backpack or something, and then it would just be like my little cat bell. Be like, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Yeah. Bears, definitely watch out for them. But would like to see one still. Just depends on where you are. I bet I could like do some Googling and actually figure out where they are, but yeah, whatever. Okay. We're getting at the bottom of this coffee, which means there's a lot of coffee grounds in it. But it's delicious. Just not, I don't like that. After this, I'll probably make some breakfast and maybe a tea. I have a lot more water. And I'm conveniently at a spot that's close to water, so I'm trying to use it up. I'll be filling up my garden sprayer for cleaning and then filling up all my jugs again. And ready for more adventuring, where I don't have to come to this specific place. I want to go to Rainbow Beach, which is near Kennedy Lake, I think. It'll be my first time seeing that. So that's really my next destination I'm keeping in mind. And yeah, maybe I'll be making my way back soon. I wonder if I'm gonna go to another open mic night. That sounds like really fun. But I should probably message my old job and see if they're actually gonna hire me. Lots of stuff to do, but glad I could do a live. In the meantime, I was inquiring about bear spray and personal safety. Could it get big legal trouble if I'm defending my personal safety? Fellow at Canadian Tire told me. Oh yeah, all that. Love the rain sound. Lobe the rain sound. Same here. I lobe it. It came back. See? Yeah, of course it came back. Wonder what time it is. Okay. Yeah, I think we might get like an hour where it stops, like at 1 o'clock, but it's only 10 o'clock, so. Depends on where you are, I guess. A lot of people, yeah. A lot of people I talk to are from Ontario who are 3 hours ahead of us. So. Yeah. I guess I might be talked out. I wonder how this is gonna upload. I should probably work on a thumbnail for it. Meh, that's what lives are for, just casual. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave now because I have things to do and I'm kind of talked out. My throat is dying and we have all expressed our lobe for the rain. So what else is there to do? I know you guys are having a conversation, so I want you to finish that, but I'm probably going to sign off very soon, so I would appreciate you guys started saying bye to me. I had to sign a declaration about understanding the rules when I bought my bear spray from Cabela's, an Nanaimo store. Oh, very interesting. Sign something, huh? That sounds very official. I'm actually happy that they take that much precaution for safety things. That's a good idea. And I'm also trying to think if I know any more songs. Oh, does this have songs on it? Let me check. I don't think so. Ooh, here's a clip of a fire. Look at that slow-mo. That's a good way to go out. Okay. This was me at Big Beach the other day. Just had a campfire, and slow-mo is my recommendation. Always get slow-mos of the fire because it's so pretty. It looks truly magical. Yeah. Imagine this rain is actually just crackling of a fire. You can totally imagine that. Have a lovely day yourself, everyone. Mike, thank you for your information. Moonshadow by Cat Stevens. Okay, I'm gonna learn that. I'm going to learn that now. So, thank you. Moonshadow, Moonshadow. Yeah, I know that song for sure, but I'm gonna learn it on the guitar and play it for the next live. So, thank you for the recommendations. Beautiful fire. I love it too. It's very lovely. Okay, that's that. Bye, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Mike, Lorene, Donna, and anyone else that's in here. Have a wonderful evening, and I'm looking for the end button. Don't know where it is. Here it is. Okay, bye.